Hello and welcome to the Wolf Den. My name is Voltorn Elda and today we are playing Aviary Attorney, which will be the start of a full let's play if everything goes right. But this is a game which is not something I usually play on the channel. Normally we play all kinds of platformers, action games like Skyrim, Fallout, that kind of stuff. Totally different, but a game which I will most likely enjoy quite a bit. This is something you guys may not know about me, but I am a great fan of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games. The whole defending a client in court and coming up with evidence, all that kind of stuff. I love those games. I love the humor in them, and apparently Aviary Attorney is supposed to be similar in some kind, with a very special art style, I must say. Like, completely hand-drawn, it looks like. At least it's the vibe I'm getting from it. Either way, as I said, something we don't usually play on the channel over here. If this is not your kind of game, don't worry, there still are quite a few games I've already played, so feel free to check those out. But without any further ado, let's get started with Aviary Attorney.
One small thing before we start. Aviary Attorney is the type of game which is best played without any previous knowledge about its story. Thus, if you ever plan on playing this game yourself, I would highly advise you to do it before you watch this Let's Play. If you're uncertain if it's your type of game, you can always watch this first episode and then decide for yourself whether or not you want to play it. Now we can begin. Enjoy!
This should be good. January 1st, 1848. That's quite some time ago. The Chateau Crinière of Baron Rockweil, where a murder happened on a toad. Is that Monsieur Grenouille? Oh mon Dieu! Dame Catherine, what have you done? That is a very good question. Though, most of the time, Act 1, a cat with claws. Most often, the first act, it's never the murderer you see first. Or maybe it is. So this is Sparrow's son. It's midday already. Where on earth is that featherbread? Featherhead, not featherbreath. Well, look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird, Falcon? The early bird catches the worm. Too early for worms. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon. Okay. There'll be time for that later. We've got business to handle first. Business? It looks like it. A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. That's good. Never fumble around with other letters. It's probably just more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. So, if it's junk mail, you're gonna let Sparrowson open letters. Got it. Alright. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I am writing to you today because my daughter, Dame Catherine, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. She is being held at La Conciergerie prison on the charge of murder, no less. Her trial is in 3 days' time. That's not good. I would be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely, Seigneur Portois Demau of the Demau's estate. Oh my god, I am terrible with French and these are all very French sounding. Well, this is quite something. I know, your first serious client in months. Is business that bad for us? Not just that. The Demau estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Catherine, his lordship will still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow, so I suppose you intend on defending Dame Catherine in the court? Yes, if there's money involved and if we can help. I mean, it doesn't hurt to do some investigating, I think? Of course, it would be foolish to let such a good opportunity slip through our feathers. Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We're going to go find our kitty client at La Concierge. Excellent. My terrier was getting tired from all this sitting around. Yeah. Also, those look like... I thought they looked like human hands, but they are actually... Yeah. It's weird, let's say that. Oh, but I better file away Senor de Mau's letters first. One moment, Falcon. Pertois' letter has been added to your evidence folder. Okay, cool. You may access the evidence folder at any time by clicking the suitcase symbol. Ah, nearly forgot my wallet. I wouldn't want to lose that. Well, let's check the evidence. Senor Pertois de Mau has requested legal aid for his daughter, Caroline. She's being held at the conciergerie. Yeah, the French is really gonna be troublesome for me. But still, I love the art style. And we're a falcon. A falcon is cool. Again, I recall you losing it at the New Year's party. And at Christmas. Yes, alright, no need to make a list. Well, maybe we do need to make a list for the time that you lose it again. We know where to look for it. Falcon has picked up his wallet. You may see how much money he is carrying at any time by clicking on the wallet symbol. 20 francs. Francs. That's not a lot, I think. Let's make a move. Yes, to La Concierge, which is... This is the map screen. From here you can travel to any listed area by clicking on the location name or a location node. Areas marked with a clock symbol take a whole day to visit. Areas with no symbol can be visited freely. Wait a minute. Oh dear. So we are going to deal with money and we're going to deal with time-based stuff. That is not going to be good. Well, so... This is where we were. A sign on the door reads the Aviary Attorney offices. No case is too big or too small. No junk mail, please. Yeah. And still we get junk mail. So this is the only place where we can go at the moment, which also means the entire day. For centuries, the infamous conciergerie prison has detained the accused and the condemned alike. Well, let's pay Dame Catherine a visit, shall we? Falcon and Sparrowson step into the stone-cold foyer of the conciergerie prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors linger beneath the medieval archways. Ah, the conciergerie. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer walls are impenetrable, the cells are spotless, and the guards are well-mannered. What do you want? Mr. or Mrs. Quark? Good day, monsieur. Mrs. No, Mr. I am here to see Dame Caroline de Mau. I am due to represent her in court. Oh, you're her lawyer, huh? Fine, follow me. Well, what are you waiting for? Keep up! Well, so much for them being kind and stuff. My papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he? Well, I don't think he has, because he sent us a letter. Dame Caroline de Mau, I presume? You've arrived. The fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon, and his petit assistant, Sparrowson. Milady is knowledgeable. Don't talk like that, Sparrowson. Sorry. My papa told me that he would only hire the best lawyers in town. I'm flattered. Yeah, if we are the best, then I hope you're in good hands. But they weren't available at such short notice, so he hired the first people in the address directory. Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense. Well, thank you. No. You see, Falcon, I told you listing on the Aviary Attorney would pay off. Aviary Attorney is going to be the first thing popping up. Well, it could be the first thing popping up. It's still the V and the T in the alphabet, so still, that is helpful. Let's get down to business. Dame Caroline, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief. I can do my best. What is it you wanted to know? Well, first thing, What happened on the night of the murder? Most important thing, get the details. What exactly happened on the night of the murder?
Oh, let me think. It was Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau Crinière, the home of great Baron Rugwile. My papa spent all evening talking with Monsieur Grenouille and the Baron about business stuff.
Business stuff?
Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner, they were talking about company shares and investments, but I didn't really understand most of it. But after dinner, this man with a camera took our photograph. That was a lot of fun.
Sorry, man with a what took your what?
A camera. It's a very new gadget.
Oh, it's 1848, yes. Technology wasn't that far with cameras. Like, it was there, but...
A tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush and paints your picture very fast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing.
I don't think the lady's explanation is right, Sparrowson.
Let me believe.
Still, the camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make a note of it. Yes, evidence, very important. Camera has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you very much. Please continue, Dame Cataline.
So after we had the photograph, I went into the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Grenouille. It was all ripped open. A housemaid saw me standing over the froggy monsieur and called for help, and then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was such a blur.
It must have been terrifying.
It wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Was there something else you want to ask, Monsieur Falcon?
Well, yeah. I could ask who was there that evening. She kinda did answer those already. But let's go in order. It makes sense. Who was there that evening, Dame Cataline? Who attended the banquet that evening?
Well, there was me and my papa. My dearest mama couldn't make it. And there was Baron Rugwile, who hosted the dinner, and his housemate, Colleen, I think she was called. Of course, there was Monsieur Grenouille. Well, until you know, he died. And there was Monsieur Robito de Robinho, the man with the camera, but he was only there for a little while. I think that was all. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yeah. Did you see anything suspicious? Like, a murder doesn't happen just like that. Dame Cataline, did you see anything suspicious that evening?
Suspicious?
Like, maybe a guy lurking in the shadows, or a bloody murder weapon, perhaps?
Monsieur Falcon, I do believe you are looking for an easy answer.
You got me.
I did not see anything, I'm afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious, and the conversation boring. It was all very ordinary until the incident.
I see.
Wait, Falcon, you missed something of huge importance.
Yes, Sparrowson? What did we miss?
Dame Cataline, you said the food was delicious. But you didn't say what food it was!
Does that matter? Ah, you and your damn stomach.
Let me see. We had poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter.
Go on.
Then a marbled steak, served perfect bloody rare.
Glorious.
Falcon, write this down.
Really? What? This can't possibly be relevant to the case.
Write it all down, please, for me.
You want the recipe, don't you? Fine. Red herring has been added to your evidence folder. And the bloody rare steak has been added to your evidence folder. Sparrowson, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach. We need lots of bird seeds. By the way, I'm quickly gonna take a look. We have a photographer named Robitio attended the banquet. This is a red herring. Yeah, red herring. It's totally a red herring. It has nothing to do with the case. It's just food.
Dame Kathleen ate a bloody rare steak at the banquet. Cool. Well, come to think of it, I did find it a little strange that we weren't given any cutlery.
No cutlery? Even for the steak? That is weird.
Nope. You would think that the Great Baron of Chateau Crinière would have gorgeous silverware, but there was none to be seen.
That is a little peculiar.
Was there anything else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon?
No, I think that will be all.
So, what's the plan now, Falcon?
The way I see it, we have two tasks. We should head to Chateau Crinière and try to see the scene of the murder for ourselves. And we should try to track down this supposed photographer, Monsieur Robito di Robinho.
2 days for 2 tasks?
Seems doable. But we should get head back and get some rest first. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Yes.
Wait, Monsieur Falcon, before you go, you do believe my story, don't you?
I believe in justice, I'm silent. No, I believe you. Of course, Dame Kathleen. It's our duty as lawyers.
And as gentlemen.
To have faith in your testimony, you can trust us.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Well, let's hope the whole find the first aviary attorney stuff. Yeah, I hope we're the right person for this.
Dame Kathleen, Monsieur Grenouille, Baron Rugwile. These names are getting
a bit confusing, all, aren't they? Yes, especially the French stuff. Well, not particularly. Well, yes, particularly.
Well, it is for me, but I'm going to start compiling a Facebook so that I can keep track of who everyone is.
Yes! What?
A Facebook! It's a collection of people's names, pictures, and descriptions in one easy-to-carry catalog.
I think I understand. The name could use a little work, though. Yeah, Facebook, no one would ever use that. Sparrowson has started compiling a Facebook. Well, great. So, Falcon, the aviary attorney himself, Falcon's suave and courageous lackey. What a handsome fella. Yeah, it's clear who wrote this. Pertois de Mouau, the wealthy father of Dame Kathleen. Pertois hired us to defend Dame Kathleen in court. Monsieur Grenouille, the froggy businessman who was found murdered at Chateau Crinière, a colleague of Pertois and Rugwile. And we don't have any pictures on this Rugwile just yet. Kathleen de Mouau, the elegant bourgeoise daughter of Seigneur Pertois de Mouau. She has been accused of murdering Monsieur Grenouille. And Quark, an ill-mannered jailkeeper, seems to feel disgust for criminals. And for animals in general. Yeah, great. Well, that's great. You can access a list of people you have met at any time by clicking the book symbol. Yep, just figured that one out. Well, let's make a move. First some resting and a new day has started. The game saves automatically at the start of each new day. Well, great. So, but you can also make a quick save at any time by selecting save and quit. Okay, you can access the pause menu. Yeah, I think that works. So, we could go back to the prison. We could go back to the aviary attorney office. I don't know if there's any use to going back here, but we can freely go back here. So let's go to the attorney office, see if there's anything.
Falcon, why are we back in your office? We have a case to solve.
I was just procrastinating.
Well, stop it. We need to get back to helping Dame Kathleen.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. But procrastinating is the best activity in the world. Yeah, going to the prison. Let's first go to the crime scene. That might be the most important thing. And then we can go find this photographer. Baron Rugwile resides at Chateau Crinière, an impressive manor house with an immaculate garden. Sounds promising. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Crinière.
People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building shadows. Excusez-moi, messieurs. Satan. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see?
Gumbade? Gumbad? I have no idea how to pronounce these names.
I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change?
20 francs in the wallet. I could give nothing, but that's... we have 20. I'm not gonna give 10, but I can at least give 1 franc. That can't hurt, right? Here you go. Stay safe, madame.
Many thanks to you, messieurs. That was pretty generous of you, Falcon.
Times are tough. Making sure a mother and child have something to eat is the least I can do. But what am I doing standing here moralizing? Come on, Sparrowson, we've got business to attend to.
Yes, and who knows, maybe those two can help us out in the future. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wood-paneled foyer of Chateau Crinière. Wow, look at this place. Baron Rugwile must be loaded.
More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine.
Is he here right now?
Yes, he's a smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse.
Hey, Baron, we'd like a word! How's that?
It's terrible. Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriate warthog.
You can thank me later. I think I got his attention.
Did I hear my name? Great Baron Rugwile, property owner extraordinaire at your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators?
No, we're attorneys.
Not quite. I am a private attorney, Jay Jay Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson. Yeah, the letter. That seems like a good thing to show in this case. Do we click that? Not sure. Wait. Oh, I think that was a case of stuff updated. Maybe. No? Not sure. Either way, we do have Baron Rugwile, the great lion of Chateau Crinière, a reputable, ruthless businessman. Well, the lawyers say, you know you aren't the first to have passed through here today.
Oh?
Yes. This jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning, asked a bunch of questions and then hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious.
Hopping away, you say, and we have someone named Robertino. What was his name?
Robithio.
Sounds like rabbits. Might be him.
Do you know who he was, Sparrowson?
Perhaps. I have a hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial.
A friend of yours?
Nah, not really. Something like that.
So, what may I do for you, messieurs? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you, messieurs, will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Why am I expecting him? At first glance, Mr. Lion over here killed Monsieur Grenouille to gain more wealth, a business trade gone foul, I don't know. We are gonna find out. Will be my guest. You will find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right.
Okay, this keeps popping up, not sure why. Or, yeah. Not sure why that keeps popping up. That would be where we get it for a group photograph prior to the... yeah, unfortunate incident. Did that really require that long of a pause? Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I am afraid not. It is to my understanding that the photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time, after the trial. That's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So, where shall we go first? Well, the first place to go? Maybe the garden. But I do want to quickly check. Did anything change? Like, it looked like something changed, but no, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go to the garden first. Like, murder scene, most important. Dame Catherine said she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain, so this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know, the thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that! That's not a bad suggestion. It wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. Parisian. In investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Oh, I'm gonna do that quite a bit. Click on an item of interest and Falcon will examine it in closer detail. When you have had enough, or when you can find nothing else to examine, click the X in the top right corner. Oh, got it. I can look at that statue, this statue, the fountain itself, and more statues. Let's start with the fountain itself. This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's actually not a terribly line of reasoning. We ought to wait in to take a closer look, just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. And who's gonna do it? No, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say was, Sparrow-san, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. Yeah, I was expecting as much. Me? No way! If you want to go wading, do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around in the fountain like a duck in a lake. I'm a falcon. Yeah, well, you don't have to pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it? Really? You're gonna make a coin decide? Fine. Yep, I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So, what will it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon face or plant squiggles? Plant squiggles? Let's go for plant squiggles. Plant squiggles? It's called a wreath, Sparrowson. Sure, I'll bet on the plant squiggles. Here I go. It's heads. Should have gone with the old Emperor Falcon. Ah, bloody hell. Fine, hold my shoes. I am not getting paid enough for this. Definitely not. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin for... You sneaky, sneaky devil. Oh, wow. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. Oh, I love this. I love this so bloody much. And that's just glorious. Ah, you're back? Had a good swim?
Sparrowson, shut up. No, I am a bird, not a fish. But I did find a mysterious item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon though.
What is it? It's brown and sticky, and smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a cigarette butt.
Yes, a very wet cigarette butt. Possibly belonged to Baron Rugwile, correct. But that shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house after all.
Who throws their cigarette butts inside the fountain? That can't be good. I'll stash it in the evidence folder, just in case.
Well, cigarette butt has been added to your evidence folder.
Is there anything else we want to do here?
Yes, we want to investigate and examine these statues, but I think I'm gonna do that in the next episode. I am thinking about leaving these episodes at around 30 minutes instead of the normal 20, so we'll just wait and see how stuff ends up. Either way, I am already liking this quite a bit. The humor is on point. It really makes me think about Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Like Aviary Attorney, the link is quickly made, and I'm already liking this quite a bit, so I hope you guys also enjoyed it. But anyway, that is gonna be all for today's episode. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Have a very nice day, and remember, have fun.
As you may have noticed, I'm not really making many appearances myself in these episodes. The big guy does all the talking already, and, well, he kinda gave my voice to Sparrowson. I need to have a word with him over that, though.